Hello Internet, welcome to Rocktober, a whole month dedicated to Megaman, to the Megaman franchise. So let's get started with the first Let's Play of Megaman 7 or Rockman 7. And the reason I'm playing the Japanese version is that when I was a kid I actually had this version of the game. I had the Japanese version. So there's a pretty special reason for me to choose to make October my Megaman, my month dedicated to Megaman, and I'll explain it a little bit on the next Let's Play that is going to be on the channel after the first countdown. So this is gonna be 5 Let's Plays of Megaman games and 5 countdowns of my favorite things in the Megaman series. So we will start off with Megaman 1, Megaman 7, which I played a lot when I was a kid. Like I know a lot about this game for just how much I played it as a kid. So so as you saw in the intro, and if you don't know, if you don't have that kind of information, it's pretty much at the end of Mega Man 6, Mega Man finally was able to capture Dr. Wily and send him to prison. But he left a contingency plan in case that happened. He prepared 4 robot masters to, in case they didn't get any contact from him in some time, they would switch on their own and go out, wreak havoc and release him from prison. So that's why he's there. That's why he's escaping prison, and that's the whole story behind Mega Man 7. And this game is widely considered to not be very good. I don't know why. I freaking love this game. I don't know why it's considered to be not good. It has amazing graphics. It have a kick-ass soundtrack. It has awesome level design and enemy design. Like, look at this thing! Of course, it actually looks a lot smaller in here than it does in the intro, right? I mean, in the intro this thing looks gigantic, but here it's just... it's not that big of a deal. But look at this pieces of robots laying around. Like, this is the kind of quality I'm talking about when I talk about this game's aesthetics and you know, the gameplay is also very fun. I don't get why people hate on this game so much. So here we get, you know, bass and treble. Anyone who ever played a Megaman game ever after this one, of course, knows who they are. So here we go. First 4 Robot Masters. I know it's kind of weird for someone who played the classic series to only see 4 Robot Masters at the beginning, but I actually kind of like it. I get used to this, and of course this is the first Mega Man game to actually have an intro stage. Classic Mega Man game to ever have an intro stage. So let's start off with Burst Man. Bomber Bombast. Yeah, all the Robot Masters have this little flavor text under their name in the Japanese version. And I don't know, this was the version I grew up with, so that's why I'm so attached to the Japanese version. And that's why I never got confused with the whole Mega Man and Rockman debacle, you know, with not knowing what was, you know, like hearing the name Rockman and not understanding I'm sorry, and not understanding what it is about, you know, not knowing that Rockman is actually Mega Man. I never had this problem because I had this, because I used to own this version on the SNES. Okay, let's see. I don't think he can. Oh, he can. Good. Thank you, Rush. Let's go on. Grab this life palette. Here the classic Mega Man thing with low ceiling spikes and water, just to make the platforming a little more challenging. And here a little boss that has spikes overhead too. But this was actually the first Mega Man game to have these mini bosses, I think. I mean, the whole thing with mini bosses actually started with Mega Man X when it came out on the SNES. I think it was a few months before this game. This game came a little bit later than a little bit after Mega Man X. So the 2 Mega Man games I had when I was a kid were this and Mega Man X. So actually this and Rockman X. I actually had the Japanese version of Mega Man X as well. Now this is a thing I really like about this stage. This very dense water that Mega Man, a robot, actually floats on top of it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool gimmick. And now, then, of course, let's not forget to mention the most loved gimmick of all in Mega Man games, the disappearing block puzzle. Now this is another really cool thing they added to this game, which is if you can. Oh, crap! That was just because that hard hat hit me there. If he hadn't hit me with that buster shot, I would have survived that. And I forgot to jump. That happens too. Anyway, this game is really good. It introduces some really cool mechanics. Like, for example, that letter R that I got there is actually a piece of it's actually a piece of 4 letters that spell the name Rush, and when you get all the 4 pieces, you get the super adapter, which is kind of an armor upgrade for Megaman, which is really good. It's an upgrade that lets you glide a little bit in the air, and for like a fraction of a second, for like a second, you can you'll just gain a little more height from. You just get a little more height from a jump, and you have a charge buster that consists of Megaman. Oh, come on! That consists of Megaman throwing his fist like a rocket fist, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Later you can get an upgrade that makes the arm become homing. It can home in on enemies and stuff. It's pretty cool. Let's go. I'm not gonna die anymore on that part. Oh my god! Why did I die so much? Like, ow. What's happening to me? I'm not this bad. I'm not this bad at this game. I swear I'm good at this game. Oh crap. That's a game over. No? Okay. Oh yeah, I got an extra life, that's right. I swear I'm good at this game. Like, seriously, I swear. I think I'm only doing this bad because my hands are a little sour, because yesterday I went to a friend's house and played the crap out of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and oh my god, that game is crazy. Like, my thumbs are on fire right now. Seriously, that game is absolutely nuts, and I love it. Of course, I had to play with to start kind of maining my boy Axe and Dante. Of course I had to main my boy Axe and Dante. And seriously, Dante in that game is busted. Like, he's crazy good. He has so many OTG options, it's just incredible. Like, he has a lot of safe stuff. Come on. Not this time. Okay, let's go for Burst Man. I have a really bad track record with this boss. Let's go. Yeah, I have a really bad track record, even though he's like super easy to beat. His pattern is very, very abusable. But obviously his pattern isn't as abusable as but his pattern isn't nearly as abusable as Cloudman's pattern. Like, if you time it right, you can literally just stand there and use his weakness weapon, and he can't get. And you just stand there. You don't jump. You don't walk. You just shoot from time to time, and you beat him super easily. This is a thing I really like. It's not always Dr. Light that appears in these little cutscenes in the lab. You get Danger Rap. Okay, so now the next one is Cloudman. Watch your step. Oh, that's pretty nice. This is a sky stage, obviously. So as per tradition in Megaman levels, platforming over bottomless pits. Just, you know, par for the course. If anyone knows a way to go through this thing without triggering the rain, tell me. I need to know. I really want to know. Now, I'm gonna do something because I'm low on lives, so I kinda need that one. You know, this stage isn't exactly my best stage. Let's be a little more careful. What? This thing used to despawn. I'm not gonna go up there, but it's fine. I don't need to go up there. At least this game doesn't have the wind. Like, it looks like it should have wind physics with the rain blowing blowing like right to left, but no, it doesn't have any wind mechanics. Like, it doesn't have any wind at all. It's just visual. It's just a visual thing with the rain. It makes it a little harder to see, to be honest, and especially this part here with the invisible platforms. It's a little harder to see with the rain. So we gotta be a little more careful. Now we gotta go get some things up here. Another extra life, which is good. And the second letter of Rush's name. We will actually have to skip one of the letters, which is going to be the S in Rush's name. We'll have to skip it because it's on a really hard place to reach. Oh, this is Sniper Joe. An enemy that has been used numerous times since this game, like in Mega Man 8 and 9, he's used. And here's a little cool secret that I really like. There are two other places in which you can find Proto Man here, and if you do in the right order, like find him here and then in Turbo Man stage, and afterwards in Shade Man stage, he gives you his shield. Oh, come on. Forget it. I can get more bolts than that without having to worry about that. This is one thing I really like about Mega Man. If you pay attention, the games never make you face something very challenging without having you face them in a more controlled environment before. Like, for example, that blowing guy. You face him for the first time with the safety net under the pit, so it doesn't feel cheap when you actually have to fight him in a small platform with a bottomless pit. Yeah, I just mistimed the bubble wrap, but see? Don't even need to move. Just shoot when he forms. The moment he forms the clouds under his body, you shoot a bubble wrap and you beat him without even having to move. Like, seriously. This is nuts. This is incredibly easy. And he isn't the only boss that has a super easy pattern that can be exploited. It's nuts. Like, I think the only two bosses that don't have a really easy pattern are Freeze Man and Slash Man. The rest are super exploitable. So, yeah, it's kind of a Spark Mandrew syndrome. So, anyway, that does it for part 1. See you next time.